Meta has been creating a new smart glasses brand for the last couple of years now. Basically, how these glasses worked before was that they had a camera built in and they allowed you to record and do sorts of smart activities on them. But now they're planning to add facial recognition. The feature, internally called Name Tag, would let wearers of smart glasses identify people and get information about them via Meta's artificial intelligence assistant. Meta's internal memo said the political tumult in the United States was good timing for the feature's release. Really? Really? I don't know about that. We will launch during the dynamic political environment where many civil society groups that would expect to attack us would have their resources focused on other concerns. It does have protections against recording people, obviously. Like, there are a single light on one side of the glasses, which is meant to alert somebody if they're being recorded, but it's extremely common for people to basically do a DIY hack to disable the light so they can record people without their consent. I think it goes without saying though, Meta glasses were already creepy, and this is just a move to make them even more creepy and invade people's privacy. Meta's smart glasses have been used to identify people before. In 2024, 2 Harvard students used Ray-Ban Metas with a commercial facial recognition tool called PMIs to identify strangers on the subway in Boston, and then they released a viral video about it. Meta smart glasses require a wearer to activate them to ask the AI assistant a question or to take a photo or video. The company is also working on glasses internally called super sensing that would continually run cameras and sensors to keep a record of someone's day, similar to how AI note takers summarize video call meetings.
This is a solution in search of a problem. This article details basically that this plan is super early in development, and Meta is really trying to figure out what this is going to look like. And basically what's happening is OpenAI has announced that they're going to release their own glasses for some reason. I think Snap has been wanting to release glasses for years as well. The space is starting to have competitors. And so they realize, like, well, we need something that makes us stand out. The facial recognition, I think, is the leading idea. There's a lot of different discussions that they're still having internally. Like, what is this facial recognition going to look like? Like, for example, they say here in the article, possible options include recognizing people a user knows because they are connected on a Meta platform. And how long before Meta just starts rolling this out in general, where it goes into like, it's not just, you're connected on Facebook. It's because that's how it started, right? Like, Facebook was your feed of people you follow. And then it became somebody you tangentially know, like a friend of a friend. And now you're seeing posts that people liked that you don't even follow that page. And how long before this turns into that? I want to point this out every single time. They workshopped facial recognition years ago, and they shelved it because it was too creepy even for them. And then once Clearview AI came along, suddenly they were cool with it. Meta has no moral compass. They basically just wait for something to become socially acceptable enough that it's okay. You mentioned that story that was originally covered by 404, where when Meta launched their Ray-Ban glasses and some researchers hooked it up to PimEyes and started identifying random people on the subway, and Meta got super pissed about this coverage because they told 404, they're like, well, that's not us. The researchers did that. We have this quote unquote safety feature built in. There's always going to be bad people who do things with technology. Like, they were so defensive and like, how dare you accuse us of doing something so nefarious? And now they're doing the exact same thing. And how long before somebody finds a way to jailbreak this? And now it doesn't just show people now it does exactly what those researchers did, except you just made it 1,000 times easier because the capability is already there. They just have to jailbreak it. This will be used for stalkers. I mean, mainly, I think that's the big one. I'm sure it'll be used for all kinds of other things. Despite Meta's best efforts, EFF noticed. They wrote this blog post called 7 Billion Reasons for Facebook to Abandon its Face Recognition Plans. Meta's conclusion that it can avoid scrutiny by releasing a privacy-invasive product during a time of political crisis is craven and morally bankrupt.
I was reading through information about these Meta smart glasses, like in preparation for this episode, and it seems like they're actually selling more than ever. Like, they sold triple the amount that they did in 2023 and 2024 and 2025. So it's kind of concerning that how popular these things are getting, because I think the worst possible outcome here is these products become a very popular thing that a lot of people have, and that would basically almost create like a dragnet surveillance.